Hello? 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 Hello, welcome. Welcome to John Live Stream. I am Yita. Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon. Afternoon. I hope all of you are doing great. My name is Yita. Welcome to John Live Stream. Today in our tea class, I would love to share this 6 years Chinese white tea. This tea is from Chinese white tea, essential Chinese white tea producing area city called Fuding. However, this tea is very particular, very exceptional tea. This is not ordinary white tea you can find in market. Because this tea, the raw material of this tea is a very precious tea leaves. We call it as purple buds. Purple buds. This is the tea I want to share with you today. As usual, first of all, let me introduce the program of our tea today. The first hour, I'll focus on this 6 years Chinese Gongmei white tea. Gongmei. This probably this tea sounds a little bit unfamiliar with you. It's true because this tea, this Gongmei doesn't play a very important production if in entire Chinese white tea, the I would say Chinese white tea industry. Okay, but don't worry. This is the reason why today I'm bringing this tea. Wanted to share this tea with you. The first hour I'll focus on this tea to show you how to brew tea correctly with a Chinese traditional Gong Fu Cha way and explain all details, features, qualities about this tea with you. I believe even you are a Chinese tea beginner, you are new to this tea, this 1 hour lesson you will definitely know how to bring it correctly. For the second section today, especially prepare some new arrivals, very beautiful and masterpiece Chinese authentic Chinese tea ways with you. During our tea session, please feel free to ask me any questions. If not, you don't understand or you feel confused about something in our tea class. Okay. Okay. Now let me first of all, I share the title. This tea. By the way, this tea was made in 2019. So far, it's been aged over 6 years. Okay. This tea was made in made from 6 years Gongmei white tea was made from very precious Chinese purple 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 but raw material. Later on I will explain what's purple buds because that's a little bit confusing for you. Doesn't matter. First of all, let's okay. This tea basically looks like other Chinese fooding white tea. This tea contains a certain high portion of tea buds. Like those tea buds. As this tea was made from purple buds, you can notice that now this is a dry tea. You can notice that the color of this tea looks more red purple because those purple buds, those tea leaves, they contains higher anthocyanin and less chlorophyll. This is reason why it looks a little bit red and less green compared with other Chinese white tea. This tea, look at, this is the buds. Look at, very lovely. Those slim tea buds are covered with heavily with white silver tea fuzz. Are very lovely. When we bring those tea fuzz, tea hair will drop into the water. This is a form of a tea amino acids. Okay, this is the tea I want to share with you today. The dry tea has a very pleasant aroma and soft tea fuzz fragrance. This tea. By the way, this tea, this is a new arrival tea today. The first time I introduced this to you. Okay. To bring good cup of Chinese white tea Gongmei. In Chinese tea ceremony, we need to pay attention to the 3 points. The first 3 key points. The first point is a tea to water ratio. For this tea, I would recommend to use around 1 to 30. For instance, this guy 150 ml. I'm going to like 5 grams. 5 grams. Hello. Now 5 grams. As this tea was made in 2019, so far it's been aged over 6 years. In general, when with such age the tea, we should. I always recommend to use just boiled water because aged tea always demands a high water temperature. Hello, teacher. Hello, Franco. The last point, steeping time for tea. For any kinds of Chinese loose tea, steeping time with my experience, I always steep around 15 seconds. This is the Chinese Gongmei I want to share with you today. Now we can start our Chinese tea ceremony. In Chinese tea ceremony, as usual, I always emphasize the important first step called preheating process. This is an inevitable and necessary process we need to follow in every Chinese tea ceremony. The function of this preheating process is to improve the tea way temperature. Especially for a certain tea requires a high temperature to burn with. Like this one, this aged Gongmei I want to share with you today. If we don't preheat the tea waves we're gonna use here today, when we pour hot water into the gaiwan, into the tea, as this gaiwan remains room temperature, will absorb some temperature from the water. What's the result? Your water will be probably not hot enough for brewing this, and your tea probably would taste less mellow and less flavored. This is reason why in every Chinese tea ceremony, the first step process must be preheating process. How to do it? It's very simple. Good morning, good morning, Martin. Preheat. And the preheat multi-ways we're gonna use. This glass cup in my hand. This is in Chinese we call it 公道杯 fei cup. The function of this fei cup is to spare tea equally into every teacup to show your equal respect for each person. This thing we call it 公道杯. Preheat the 公道杯 as well. And our teacup. So just if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. As this tea, technically the grade of this tea is not so high and not a medium grade for this tea. Personally, I don't raise it because this tea still contains a high portion of tea buds. For this tea, I don't recommend you to raise it, but if you want, you can, just raise it, but you don't have to. This is a 6 years Chinese Gongmei white tea I'll share with you today. Because we just fit to preheat this teapot. Now the dry tea has a very distinctive fruity aroma and woody fragrance. No, rinse. Probably I pronounce as well. Wash, rinse. Okay, here we use just boiled water. When you bring such aged tea, so for Chinese white tea, you can pour water. Here we use just boiled water. Pour water gently among the edge of the guy one. Rinse. Sorry. And the cover water on the tea leaf. 15 seconds. It doesn't matter if you don't understand something, just tell me. This is our first infusion. Please look at. Wow, very beautiful honey color. We can see a lot of tea fuzz inside. This is our first infusion. Wow. This tea, this 6 years Chinese Gongmei, this tea has very unique and extraordinary white floral fragrance. This tea, this fragrance, this natural floral fragrance, so pleasant. Without a shadow of doubt, you're the best teacher. You're the encyclopedia of Chinese tea. You are the most beautiful, most elegant, very best in the business. Thank you, Franco. Thank you. This day after 6 years professional aging process, this tea already has already formed a natural gradation. As in the beginning of our live stream, I mentioned this tea was made from very precious raw material, fresh tea leaves. It's true. This tea is made from purple buds. Probably you are very curious what's purple buds. Purple buds is true. Purple bud is referring to mutated tea variety, generally caused by natural gene mutation due to many such as geographically environment, climate, sunshine, season, etc. Okay, what's the result of this gene mutation? When you see the fresh tea leaves, you will notice the color because this tea lack of chlorophyll and contains a higher anthocyanin. So when you look at the fresh tea leaf, you will notice that this tea looks much less green and has a very particular purple red color. Now I will show you a video to explain and some choose of purple buds. It's very interesting. In general, those purple buds tea, they have a mellower taste and unique flavor, just like the tea I'm sharing with you today. Those tea leaves, they are purple buds. Look at. Okay. This tea has an extraordinary white, sweet, floral fragrance. Now let me try the flip. This is our first infusion. Wow, it's very tasty. It tastes great. The first infusion has a very distinctive natural fresh peach fruity flavor and natural sweetness. Astonishing is your just nice fit. Lovely. Thank you. Wow. After drinking, there's a great finish and the lingering floral fragrance inside the mouth. When you degustate this, you don't have to swallow this tea quickly. You can try to. This is the way how we appreciate Chinese tea, premium Chinese tea. Stay for the tea for a while inside your mouth to enjoy its unique flavor and elegant fragrance. That's what I'm thinking. I love the purple. Just thank you, fantastic. Thank you. Oh, the first infusion. This is our first infusion. This tea has a wonderful flavor. This tea, this is a 6 years aged Gongmei I want to share with you today. This tea I call it as Gongmei because as I call it as Gongmei. Technically, we call it Gongmei. Actually, this tea has a great relation with white peony. But because this Gongmei, this guy in Chinese we also call it Gongmei. There's another name we call it as a Cai Cha. Because this tea was made from local group species rather than this sounds a little bit confused, okay? Because to explain this, first of all, the white peony, silver needle, 寿眉, often this for food in white tea. For food in white tea, most of them they are classified as according to the grades. We classify as silver needle, peony by mutant, and the 寿眉 right. All of them made from 福鼎大白, 福鼎大好. This is the two most famous Chinese tea cultivars used for making white tea. Okay. If you are familiar with agriculture, this is the plantation way of 福鼎大好, 福鼎大白, those famous cultivars. They are indeed essential propagation cottage. However, the tea we are sharing with you today, this Gongmei, which is made from local group species. It means which produces by sowing seeds rather than essential propagation cottage. This is from the propagation way. This is very different, and this is the difference to contribute the unique flavor for this tea. So when you drink this tea, I would say yes, this tea shares some basic features like white peony, because according to the grade, this tea, if we use that grade, that great to look at this tea. Yeah. This tea is equal, yeah, almost equal to white peony. However, this tea, if personally you like Chinese white peony by mutant or white tea, you will love this tea. And because this tea has unforgettable, very unique, white floral sweet fragrance. Hi, it's Nathan. I changed my name, but you might recognize the picture. Yeah, I recognize your picture. That's I thinking you changed your name. It is pink, but this. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, pink. The lightning for me was different before. Okay. As this is was made from purple buds. Look at. You may notice that certain tea leaves they looks more purple. They looks more purple, red. If you bring by yourself, probably you can notice better from the screen. The color probably doesn't have such contrast. This tea has such long-lasting fragrance. Even now, when you touch it, it turns cold. The fragrance still remains very intense. This tea has delicious and fresh peach, fruity flavor and sweetness. And besides this tea, very fit for cold brewing as well. Cold brewing. Stay for a while inside your mouth. You will feel this white, floral, sweet fragrance lingering inside your mouth. This tea. This is a pleasure to drink this tea. This is a new arrival tea. This tea I just made the link yesterday. This is a new arrival tea. By chance, if you're a Chinese tea beginner or this tea this is a very adorable tea. Everybody will love it. This tea is very acceptable. After 6 years of professional aging process, tea already has a great conversion. Without it tastes, this tea has a silky, mild texture without any unpleasant in the bitterness. This tea highly recommend to you. I've been enjoying learning more about tea. And my neighbors gave me some Chinese teas recently. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Um, Now we continue our second infusion. So funny questions about this tea. Because Gongmei compare with white peony by mutant, this tea is true that has much less reputation. This is true. yeah, because in yeah. Technically, the production of Gongmei is much, too much less than white peony or. However, if you you believe, if you believe in me, our tea shop, this tea I highly recommend to you. This tea, uh, is kind of aged tea. However, white tea, is almost suitable, acceptable for everybody. This tea. I'll continue. Keeps my teacher's only way for us to enjoy this amazing Chinese tea. Yeah. This is a wonderful tea. Very delicate. Very delicate. In summertime, personally, I especially love drink white tea, white peony. This tea, because tea was made from purple buds, group species, rather than 福鼎大好、福鼎大白. So we call this tea as Gongmei. This tea. But if you look at the grade of this tea, this tea we call what we call. If I I worry a little bit because if I can send something with too much details, probably you'll feel confused. This tea, yeah, personally, if you like white peony or you never try any Chinese white tea, yet this tea I recommend to you. Cold brewing would be great as well. Here, I will do our second infusion. So I'm using just boiled water. Keep your kettle close to the teapot. Steeping time 15 seconds. Hello, Rindo, hello. For the moment, we are brewing a 6 years aged Chinese white tea Gongmei. Please look at this is our second infusion. Look at this bright honey amber color. Wow. The tea soup, even the tea soup is so fragrant. Fragrance is full-bodied. This tea is distinguished as extraordinary white floral, sweet fragrance, and delicious fresh peach, fruity flavor, and sweetness as well. I'm gonna try this our second fusion. After 6 years and storing process, This tea, when the white tea, the aging time starts over 3-4 years. This white tea will have start to have aged aroma. This is something we can expect. This tea now already has a very pleasant and clean, very clean, pure aged aroma and fragrance. This is a basic feature you will find for qualified aged white tea. Not only for this wine, you can also find from other white tea as well. Wow, this fragrance. Our moods are changed by the tea as well, because once you try a very nice tea, especially some tea with the floral, fruity aroma, excellent flavor, your moods will be changed. How is the best to store this tea? For white tea, for how to store the white tea is a little bit different from other tea like Chinese dark tea or white tea, because white tea requires a certain dry condition to store it. In general, you need to stay away from the too for things. Stay away from sunlight. Stay away from odor, and keep when you this tea. In the case if you don't drink this tea anymore, seal it well. My experience is to pack them with three carton or bags, anything you think that for this tea, without, because for white tea, aging process, the tea doesn't need any exchange of the air with the tea itself. So seal the tea very well, very well. Stay and keep your room temperature below 30 Celsius degree. But anyway, from from your location, I don't think that the temperature over 30 Celsius degree common to see. For temperature, for you don't have to worry. But for the humidity, let me get well to say that, humidity. That's what I say. Humidity. Suddenly I forget. Humidity. Forget. Let go. You know what? Keep the definitely not. Humidity. Yeah, control well the humidity. If your local time is there too much wind, so well. But this tea, just unlike green tea, don't put in your refrigerator. Okay, don't put, just in the control your room temperature below 30 Celsius degree. Tea just like our human being. What kind of condition you think comfortable for a human being, right? It's the same for the tea. Humidity. Sometimes doesn't come in my mind. This tea. This is a second infusion. This tea has a great finish, and this tea has a great finish and lingering fragrance. If you're interested in this Gongmei, aged Gongmei, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This tea was made in 2019. So far it's been aged over 6 years. 6 years. You know, for this tea, even nowadays, but in the past, it was too much used as a herbal medicine because this is the original function of Chinese white tea. Because fooding, this place, fooding, this tea is from fooding. If you get chance to visit fooding city, you will see. Take a Chinese faster train, in the case that there's no any way you cannot take plane there. The first way is to take the faster train to arrive fooding. You will see the train, because as you take a train, so you see very well the geography, and this train will go through a lot of tunnels, go through a lot of mountains. Why I'm saying so? Because you know, in the past, I think it's everywhere like this. Once this place is surrounded by too many mountains, it means it's hard to get access to something. For instance, the people, the fooding local people at that time in the past, I mean, there's no any faster train. If they got sick, it's very hard to find a doctor, to see a doctor. So what they do, every farmer, every house, every household, every house, the people, they will try to make some herbal medicine by themselves. And this is the original function of this white tea. Basically, this was used as herbal medicine to cure, especially when you almost have a cold, or you already have a cold, get fever, and the local people, they will put the tea, to boil the tea inside the kettle to drink it. The tea can help relieve your minor symptoms like sore throat, teeth sore, actual disease. Even nowadays, this white tea is still used as a herbal medicine. And there's a famous saying in fooding: 1 year tea, 3 year medicine, and 7 years treasure. This value of aged white tea. Wow, smell it. So funny questions about this tea. This is a fooding Gongmei, this tea. It's very fragrant. And because basically this tea was used as herbal medicine, you could explain this tea, when this tea you continue to age now, because still a little bit early to appear herbal medicine aroma, but probably in a few years, 3-4 years, this tea, I believe this tea probably will have very pleasant herbal medicine fragrance. It could act, because this tea basically was used as a herbal medicine locally from for the local people. Nowadays, with more and more research done with white tea, aged white tea, it is proof that aged white tea contains higher, contains very rich flavonoids, and great anti-inflammation. This is thanks to such great beneficial for our human being. This white tea has become more and more popular in China and around the world. If we are searching tea with health benefits, I would recommend you white tea. White tea. This fragrance. Great information, the insights into the history of white tea. White tea. White tea technically. There's a great description for white tea as well, with the minimum tea making process to make it the most original tea. Because white tea white tea making process is compared with other tea, for instance Chinese oolong. It's quite yes, it's quite simple. Simple doesn't mean it's easy to make it, for sure, which requires a high craftsmanship, because sometimes but general contains there are two steps: withering and drying. This is reason why white tea remains the most original flavor and taste of the tea leaves itself. Explain why we emphasize so much the value of the raw material, the fresh tea leaves. The raw material largely determines the quality of this tea itself, because the tea making process is much simpler. There doesn't leave a lot of space to improve the quality with the method of tea craftsmanship. That's why every time when I introduce white tea, I always value the raw material quality. Just like this one, thanks to this tea was made from precious purple buds, and I believe this tea with such a unique extraordinary fragrance and flavor itself. This tea, the flavor fragrance are given by raw material, because sometimes we think that okay, white tea sounds a little bit simple. Okay, probably they takes all the same, but it's not true, because this white tea, this is a tea type, because no matter what kind of tea leaves you use, once you follow white tea making process, the tea will define as white tea, but it doesn't mean they will taste same, they will smell similar. White tea is interesting tea. Can you see a tea like this one? This tea one, a new tea, or 3 years tea, 6 years tea. They will probably taste very different. This tea. white tea. This is. Now here we are almost 5 p.m. Okay, I'll continue also the infusion. In summertime, a week, probably 4 or 5 days, I drink white tea, especially for high grade white tea. For summertime, white tea, high grade white tea, very fits for cold brewing as well. Cold brewing, this tea. Very interesting. This 6 years Gongmei. Please go to check out his shop link in our bio. You see, when you bring by yourself, you can see it very well. Like this part, purple buds. Look at. Because those tea leaves, they contains higher anthocyanin. So funny questions. This tea is resistant, can be brewing over 9 a.m.s. Here I'm using just boiled water. Steeping time 10 to 15 seconds. This is our third infusion. Look at the third infusion. This tea still remains a very rich tea fuzz in the tea soup. Those tea fuzz are they are from tea buds. The tea buds, the highest grade of tea buds. Those tea fuzz plays a very important role in the tea flavor and the tea texture. So funny questions about this tea. If you're interested in this 2019, this year was made in 2019. Gongmei, in Chinese we call it 菜茶. 菜茶, in Chinese we also say 茶. Gongmei. It's the same meaning. Please go to check out his shop link in our bio. This tea is very worthy to have a try. Very durable, very fragrant. Very flavored, fragrant. After after drinking and swallowing this tea, you can feel your entire throat is very comfortable, very comfortable. This is this is great. This is a great charm from aged tea. There's a there's a Chinese expression to uh, uh, describe this kind of we call it sensation, but I cannot find in English. But I'm what what I'm feeling. We in Chinese we call it as we call it that there's no echo word to describe this. After drinking something, you feel very comfortable. Very your throat is very like hydrate. I don't know the word is correct or not, but you can imagine. Very fragrant. For the third infusion, I smell there's a dry lotus fragrance. There's a dry lotus fragrance aroma. Okay, okay. So, any questions? So, any questions? I continue our fourth infusion. This tea can be brewing over 8 times, 9 times. Please look at this is our fourth infusion. Very pretty amber color. Again, just without trying, just look at it's so beautiful, right? So beautiful. Very nice color. Yes. For the late infusions, the age, aroma, and the woody fragrance will become more and more distinctive, and the floral, wide floral, sweet fragrance will disappear little by little, and the dominant fragrance will be aged and woody fragrance. You can see the change. You can see the change within a few infusions. I really, personally, really love to smell uh, the white tea fragrance. Very elegant, very delicate, long lasting. Okay, this is if I'm interested in this 6 years age the Chinese white tea Gongmei, please go to check out the link in our bio. This tea I believe I have a great confidence about this tea quality. Once you try this tea, you will fall in love with Chinese white tea. Besides this tea, I also recommend you other white tea such as Chinese white peony 白牡丹 sold in our tea shop. You can try with new tea. New tea. When I say new tea, like tea was made in last year, 2024, or some aged tea like this one, or for some tea aged 10 years, 14 years. Both of them I strongly recommend. But if you are Chinese tea, you can start with not so aged white tea or new white tea. Okay, guys. If you're interested, okay. So funny questions about the tea. If you don't have any questions, we move to our Chinese tea section because today there's some new arrivals I will bring through to share with you. Okay. Those are new arrivals today. Okay. First of all, let me introduce the craftsmanship value of those tea set. Like this one. This one, it's not ordinary. This is very high end, very high class Chinese porcelain. This one, just this as this one masterpiece. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I will zoom it so that you can see better. This is 100% handmade, hand painted from Chinese Jing the Zhen. This one is not done by only one artist. This is finished by several experienced Chinese ceramists. Why? Because the techniques we use for this guy is very complex. The first of all, look at this pure red. Sometimes you think red is not easy made. Now look at this pure red. This is Jing Dezhen famous, very famous coloring glaze. Coloring glaze. Besides, look at this. This is a Buddha structure. This painting, this is 100% handmade, hand painted. This painting is imitating Chinese traditional 拓片 tapian craftsmanship. Probably you are curious what's a tapian. Don't worry, later on I will show the video to explain it. And please look at those beautiful, colorful clay patterns. This is hand painted animal. 应该是可以珐琅彩. When you touch it, you can feel it's not flat. It has a thickness of glaze. Look at this. Look, even for the bottom of this guy one, it's a perfect. No, because in general we don't look at the bottom of the guy one. The teapot, do you think you will not look at? But however, a perfect piece be perfect in every details. Okay, no matter you don't look at, it doesn't matter. Can you recognize this pattern? This pattern is a Chinese mandala flower pattern. And inside, look at the inside. This one person I like very, very, very much. I can say almost my top 5, top 5. And every person, when they sees this piece, or the first then they were supposed like, wow, that's amazing piece. Wow, it's a hand painted with animal craftsmanship, mandala flower pattern. Now I'm going to show you a video of about this tapian, imitating tapian style. I will show you. This one is really fully inside and outside, fully painted. This is 踏片啊 This is 踏片 Craftsmanship at its very best. This is copy of 拓片 you see. Yeah, how this is a way how we preserve our Chinese artworks. Look at this one. Look at the original. You have gold. White is remedy. Yeah. No. I don't have gold. Please look at this original design masterpiece. This one. Imitating 拓片 style. You see the way we make this piece is very complex. After painting, and you have to make the texture similar because as we say, imitating, right? So you see the video when how we will copy the Chinese calligraphy from the stone because we Chinese tradition to engrave calligraphy on stone. This is the way we preserve our artworks and to have similar texture of a 拓片. You have to in the video we use a knife to correct. I say correct to to take the small you see the details like the broken pieces. This is a very beautiful. This one, broken parts are painted with Chinese hot statue. Hot statue is one of the most popular Buddhist statue in China. Look at those calligraphies. The Chinese characters, they are painted with 24K pure gold. You can use this as a tea tray or hot decoration. Very beautiful. It's very. It's this one. Please look at hand painted Buddha sculpture. Details of the face of the Buddha. Very beautiful. Mandala flower pattern. Those unique unique patterns inspired by Chinese Dunhuang crater murals. Look at this 拓片. This beautiful coloring glaze and very symmetrical. Please look at this. And besides, based on the outline of those patterns, the pattern, our artisan is painted with 24K pure gold. Pure gold. Look at this age show the guideline. Line of all patterns until 25k pure gold. This one is this one I dare say if we put, this is a true masterpiece. If we put in put as a artwork in gallery to sell it, the price of this piece can be 10 times more than the price we're selling now. This set personally I highly recommend to a very meaningful with a great value of craftsmanship. Inside and outside fully painted. And with beautiful tea trays. Beside this tea tray, also have this one. This tea tree, this one. This one, great original design. Look at in the center of this tea tray are two goddesses playing instrument. They are those goddesses. They are inspired by the painting is inspired by Chinese Dunhuang cradle murals. I can show you. Dunhuang cradle murals. Look at the details and very artistic Chinese calligraphy painted with 24k pure gold. This is very artistic with a great collection value. For this tray, those two tea trays, tea bowls, they are unique or single piece. If you're interested in this is a new arrival today. If you're interested in anything we're presenting on live stream, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This one, so beautiful. There's this new arrival as well. Today is a new arrival day. Oh. Can you recognize this pattern? Can you recognize? What's your first impression when you look at this pattern? What's your first impression? You can Please feel free to share your any opinion, first impression when you look at this. Look at this pattern. Teacher, how do you find these wonders for artisan board? I'm grateful to you because I'm enriching myself with culture, Chinese art, and unknown to me. What's your first impression when you look at this pattern? This pattern, this is royal. Yeah, the style looks very royal because based on the outline of this pattern, our artisan painted with a pure silver glaze, which looks very real luxurious. This pattern, personally, I like very much. This one is a Chinese style mandala flower pattern. Mandala flower in Chinese Buddhism is very meaningful. Mandala flower pattern. I believe you will often see all kinds of form of mandala flower in a lot of occasions. This mandala flower pattern is usually seen as spiritual awakening, self discovery, gateway to inner world. This is the meaning of a mandala flower. Extremely symmetrical. Symmetrical. This one, you see the blue part, the blue. This is a beautiful piece, Chinese blue-white porcelain painted with 20 traditional copal pigment. The color of this copal is extremely elegant, very beautiful. Finest Chinese art by artisan and its best. Every time when I see this mandala flower pattern, I always feel very peaceful. Extremely look at the age. There one more pen. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 small lotus. This one. You can use it as a home decoration or a tea tray table with any kinds of teapots, pottery teapots. It's the tray, 100% handmade, hand painted. This is a masterpiece from our Chinese team in Belgium. After this is a tea tray and also look at this beauty leaves anyone with definite. This is the guy one. This is the guy one. Details at its best. This piece is painted by our master Yu Hongliang and inside. Mandala pattern, flower pattern. Mandala flower pattern in Buddhism means perfection. But here, this perfection is not referring to the normal meaning on the earth. We understand like everything to be perfect. No, here the perfection for perfection in this condition means your rebirth. It's the way you look at this word. Not that perfection, rebirth, an inner peace in the Buddhism. Perfection. Look at this extremely symmetrical mandala flower pattern. This is the cover. Oh. This is a very meaningful pattern. This is a entire set. How it looks like. This one, if you're interested in this setup, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. This one 150 ml, 150 ml. Mandala flower pattern. This mandala flower pattern, before I knew the name of this pattern, I love it before I knew the name of this pattern. This tray I'm using old version without this silver glaze, the original blue white person, and this tea tray. I almost use every time when drink. I always use this one because this pattern person I like very much, very much, very meaningful. And by chance, if you by chance you ever read a very magical, famous work from Carl Jung, that a very famous one, a famous work called the Red Book. Carl Jung likes very much. The book I bought comes with painting. His painting. This is mandala flower pattern. If you're interested in how it looks like, you can go to check on Google. It's very interesting. That's why mandala flower pattern. Okay. These 3 teacups. Those teacups, original design. Look at those teacups. Handwritten with a part of Chinese Hatsacher. You see our Chinese ceramics love Hatsacher. Hatsacher is everywhere. Very artistic. Those teacups are made from raw purple clay. Purple clay in Chinese call it 紫砂. Look at that. Very beautiful. It is a poem, Hatsacher. Hatsacher is a Buddhist classical satire. Hatsacher. But the Hatsacher in China quite famous. We can say that the translation, because in translation of Buddhist satire is like that word how to say is mention of Chinese words at that time. You can imagine as like a poem as well, because from the literature way to see is very beautiful artistic poem is true. Hatsatru. This is Hatsatru. We also have this Hatsatru teacup as well. Hatsatru is a short Buddhist classic satire. Almost, if I'm not wrong, it contains 260 words, Chinese characters. Look at this one. A very particular, I'm sure I want, then or I love beauty. 100% handwritten Chinese food Hatsatru. Look at this teacup is small. This teacup is not large. Only 80 ml. Look at every single character. Look at every single character. It's so small. Very thin. If I interest anything representing our live stream, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Okay, so far any questions? This tea tastes really sweet. Oh, by the way, I forgot to share this. The guy I'm using here today. This guy one. Please look at. This guy is made from raw purple clay. Chinese 紫砂. Outside is handwritten with. This is a very famous Chinese tea poem called the Seven Bowls Tea. Seven Bowls Tea poem, written by a famous Chinese monk from Chinese Yuan dynasty around the 8th century, called Lu Tong. It's very interesting, this poem. If you would like to know the translation of this poem, you please go to check out our item link. Painted with the 24K, pure silver glaze. Look at very beautiful texture. Original design. As this clay, purple clay has a great heating preservation, This one is very fit for bring some aged tea. Like this aged Gongmei, I'm sharing with you to 100% handmade, hand painted. This is the cover. 150 ml golden volume to bring all kinds of tea. Okay, if you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Okay, so final questions. If you don't have any, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching. My name is Ita. I'm very happy to meet you guys here. In the case if you join us late, don't worry. This live stream is well bracketed. I will post in our feed later on. If you want to follow on this live stream, please make sure you follow content and turn on your live stream notification. Okay. I wish you a great Sunday. Take care, and we'll be very happy to see you for our next live stream again. Okay, guys. See you. See you. Ciao. See you. Bye bye. See you. Ciao. Ciao. Bye bye. Thank you, excellent as usual. Thank you, Martin. See you next time. See you guys. See you.